Hello and welcome to UPSC Prep. If you want to prepare for UPSC when still in school, you are at right place because our channel helps school students to start prepare early and easily for UPSC. In UPSC mains essay paper, candidates have to write 2 essays out of 8 in 1200 to 1500 words for 250 marks each. We'll discuss more about it in upcoming videos. Friends, preparing from early stage will never hurt you. In fact, it will help you succeed just like most toppers who were determined to serve the nation and started their preparation to crack exam at earliest. One of them is Miss Sushti Jain Deshmukh, who secured 5th rank in UPSC Air in her very first attempt. Our channel provides information specifically for school students. Let's prepare early. Please like, share and subscribe for watching newly brewed content from UPSC Prep. No need to wait, let's get started. Today, we will cover 4 topics of UPSC syllabus from today's news articles. Our first topic is World Health Organization. Recently, the World Health Organization has mentioned yoga as a means to improve health in its Global Action Plan on Physical Activity on June 21, 2020, when International Yoga Day has been observed. Now, what is World Health Organization? World Health Organization is a specialized agency of the United Nations that looks into matters of public health. It was established in April 1948. It is headquartered in Geneva, Switzerland. Its objective is the attainment of the highest possible level of health by all people. You can read more about it in Chapter 6 of Class 12th Political Science textbooks. Now, let's solve related previous year prelims question from year 1996. According to the World Health Organization, the disease which causes the death of largest number of people today is A. AIDS, B. Tuberculosis, C. Malaria, D. Ebola. The correct answer is option B, tuberculosis. Our next topic is antibodies. Recently, a study on the human immunity response to COVID-19 published in Nature Medicine reported that antibodies formed against coronavirus start to decrease in number in just 2 to 3 months after infection. However, the study also noted that even if the antibody level decreases, it might still be protective. Now, what do we mean by the term antibodies? Antibodies are large, Y-shaped glycoproteins produced by plasma cells. They are also known as immunoglobulins, Ig. They are produced by the immune system in response to the presence of a foreign substance called antigen. They combine chemically with foreign bodies to fight against and remove them from the body. You must have read about it in Chapter 2 of your Class 8 Science textbook. Now, let's take up related prelims practice question. Antibodies are made up of A. Proteins, B. Glycoproteins, C. Carbohydrates, D. Nucleic acid. The correct answer is option B, glycoproteins. Moving on, our next topic is the Ahoms. Recently, there has been a controversy in Assam regarding Chowlung Sukapa, who founded the Ahom kingdom due to the ongoing India-China tension. Also, Assam Chief Minister ordered the arrest of a Kolkata-based political commentator Garga Chatterjee, who had described Chowlung Sukapa as a Chinese invader. You must be wondering, who were the Ahoms? Ahoms were the group that migrated to Brahmaputra Valley from present-day Myanmar in the 13th century and created a new state by suppressing the older political system of the landlords. They worshipped their own tribal gods but never imposed their language, religion and rituals on communities living in Assam. Also, the Ahom society is remembered as sophisticated, where poets, scholars and theatre were always encouraged. You must have read about it in Chapter 7 of your Class 7th history textbooks. Now, Let's take up related prelims practice question. Who among the following founded the Ahom kingdom that ruled Assam for 6 centuries? A. Chaolang Sukapa, B. Supatha, C. Suremfa, D. Purandar Singha. The correct answer is option A, Chaolang Sukapa. Our last topic for today is Rajya Sabha elections. Another round of Rajya Sabha election has been completed recently as polls to some seats were postponed in view of the situation caused by the novel coronavirus outbreak. Now, we must understand how is Rajya Sabha elections held. Rajya Sabha is the upper house of the Parliament of India. The members of Rajya Sabha are elected by the elected members of the state legislative assemblies every 2 years for 6-year term. These indirect elections are held on the principle of proportional representation by means of single transferable vote. Now, what do we mean by single transferable vote? A single transferable vote means electors can vote for any number of candidates in order of their preferences. You must have read about it in chapter 3 of your class 8th civics textbook. Now, let's solve related previous year prelims question from year 1995. Who among the following have the right to vote in the elections to both the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha? A. Elected members of the lower house of the parliament. B. Elected members of the upper house of the parliament. C. Elected members of the upper house of the state legislature. D. Elected members of the lower house of the state legislature. The correct answer is option D, elected members of the lower house of the state legislature. And with this, today we just scored total 8 marks in India's one of the most prestigious exam. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for freshly brewed content.